It's rather fortuitous that today's lesson will be getting new students up to speed with our more experienced and longer-standing members.
You know what? Maybe I will pay attention.
Here. Well, we have a moment to see if any more of our students will be attending. I presume you both know how to read and write Common?
No.
Are you capable of reading or writing any written scripts?
Say.
Very well, that works. Here. Each of you shall write down your names and affinities if they are known to you on this ledger. After doing so, we'll simply add it to our records to ensure that we... mainly so I can ensure I remember your attendance and membership with the Mages Guild.
It's alright,
There's
don't
a
forget.
student who has been sort
You can always be part of multiple
unattending in a
guilds.
while. Good to see
So
you
very nice.
returning.
Sorry, I had some important
What do I do
business
with
at
this?
Smith.
I see.
You hand it
Well,
back.
we'll certainly probably have a few new repairs coming soon for arcane foci.
Okay.
Oh,
For
I did not
those-
remember that.
Thank you.
Here you are. Oh.
Cool. Much appreciated. Now then, for introductions of our newest members, or if any of you have simply forgotten, my name is Califix the Elder, Aether's resident archmage and elder wizard here. As Guildmaster of the Mages Guild, I will be your primary teacher of the practical application of magic. Of course, we do offer book studies for those who are willing to do some reading in their spare time. However, reading books will only get you so far. Practical lessons will teach you the rest. Now, that's what I am here for. I suppose this is enough people to start. For those who are just joining, are there any here who are not aware of what their affinities are? Or what an affinity is? I'll take that as a no. That seems a good
Fine, wizard.
explanation, honestly. What I shall still go over, as a refresher, is that magic is split between two polarities. Positive and negative energies of magic split along the neutrals. The interactions between these forces are sometimes incompatible, and special notes to those who are healers or use their magic to do healing. Not every creature will be receptive to your healing magic based on its affinity. If you, for example, are an earth mage trying to mend the wounds of a fire elemental, you'd be better off just grabbing one of those newfangled flintlocks they have and shooting them with that. It'd be about just as effective. It is important to understand the affinity of those around you and the affinity of the area you reside in, as it can impact your ability to cast your magic. Another thing of note is that certain affinities, namely healing, while more adept at stitching the wounds of a person back together and bringing them to a more complete state, is not the only magic that is able to heal. Life magic, of course, would be the most obvious. However, there is also many records of people healing using dark magic, simply using illusions and trickery as a sort of placebo, accelerating the body's own use of its resources to heal, or even filling their wounds with shadows and materializing them into stopgaps, or even in the use of the undead, actually replacing broken parts with shadows and rematerializing them. And that's also to say that healing magic is not without its own offensive capabilities. I'm sure by now you're all very well aware of the danger of using healing magic when one is not well versed with the body of one they are healing. The tumors are horrific. Are there any questions or any things people would like clarified before we move into the more substantial part of the refreshery course?
It is okay to raise your hand.
There are no
Indeed,
damn
need to.
questions.
I just got stuck at the fact
Yes.
that you can heal a fire elemental with
you've
the boomstick.
And you've mentioned that you have to be careful on your location and such. Like, for example, if you're in the elemental plane of fire, using earth magic could be pretty devastating.
It could be completely impossible. There is very little magic of the earthen affinity within the elemental plane of fire. Very little room for it to survive. So you would mostly have to draw on it from other sources, either yourself or trying to reach out through ley lines, not necessarily on the same plane as you. And that is a very risky and a very high-level thing to do. It's not very often successful for novices. But yet, some areas you may be completely unable or stripped of your magic. It is something you must always be prepared for. This is why it is important that while you learn under me, that you understand the importance of using your mana efficiently, using it conservatively, and not wasting it on very large spells that will only sometimes provide the benefit you seek from them. When every ounce of mana could be your last, you must treat it with the reverence and respect it deserves in that case.
May I?
Yes. Of course.
This is merely an addition as those who use healing magic. Just as you would use supplements to cast your spells to mitigate your own loss of mana, so too to keep tools on you to prevent yourself from burning out from healing others. Always good to have ways to counteract any form of magic use, in case you use too much, too little, or you run out of mana you're not real use to anyone. So, make sure you have extra capabilities.
Sadly, I am not fit to teach any of you such martial prowess. I will not be fielding any questions on the such. However, moving on, if there were no other questions, last chance. Yes.
So, sorry, I was caught up. So you're saying if you try and heal someone who's opposite to yourself, it hurts them. Does that mean if you try and hurt someone who's opposite to you, it doesn't hurt them as well? Is it... How does that work?
The interaction between polar opposites of affinities is almost always a devastating outcome. It takes a very careful application. There are certain ways of going about this, however, they are all very risky, and not something I would begin to delve into with novices. However, what can be most likely expected if the magic has any effect, it can be presumed the result is going to be extreme on either side of the scale. For example, if you heal someone with a positive energy magic who is comprised of negative energies, it could be very well assumed that even if the magic works, it will be incredibly painful for them at the very least. The introduction of such magic is destructive to their bodies. Some are more resilient to this than others, so not all experience this pain. However, what is notable is, in some rare cases, the application of positive healing magic to negative energy creatures, or vice versa, it can cause, how we'll say in layman's terms, a magical explosion.
that reminds me of one time healing a house an explosion because somebody used holy to stop a cursed wound of the opposite.
Yeah,
Yes.
they blew up my fucking house.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Some affinity, some situations require the use of opposing affinities, of course, such as the disenchantment or decursing or the dispelling of curses. There is the additive and the subtractive method, something to be expanded upon later in our refreshing course. However, that is a good question. At best, the effect will occur with some discomfort. At worst, it may injure the creature you seek to assist. And in the terms of attacking them, if you are not able to control the magic carefully enough, the ensuing detonation could cause you to receive backlash as the magical forces are repelled at speed back to their originating source. Think of it as getting hit in the face with your own whip. It can be quite painful, and in some cases can cause a mana burn. For those of you who are unfamiliar, in your body, every creature's body, we have a system of organic or... Ooh, my head. We have a system of what could be considered channels in our body for the use of directing and regulating mana. These are called our conduits. These conduits are how our bodies move mana through our body to keep us alive and in balance. Mages are those who have trained their conduits to be able to draw in excess mana or pull mana from their bodies and use it as a spell. A mana burn is what happens when you overwork these conduits or put mana that is too much or too powerful a magic through them to cast a spell that you aren't prepared to support. The damage to your conduits is unique to the person and their magic. Some people describe it as a searing pain akin to a sunburn. Others feel as though their hands turn to stone. Some watch as their limbs wither away, and some simply feel immense pressure that prevents their hands from moving, or what have you, whatever part of the body you cast with. It is important to identify a mana burn for yourself and understand your body's limits. If you suffer a mana burn, your fellow mage cannot treat you. You would have to go to the services of healers for that. They are skilled in returning bodies to regular function, and this is something they themselves have studied immensely. Moving forward, mana burns are the least of your concern as well when it comes to that, but seeing as the person who asked the question left.
Very well.
We're such nerds.
Did you know that if you try and heal someone with an opposite affinity, it explodes?
That's good to know for later.
I know, right? Like, you could say, oh, I'm here to heal you, what's your polarity? And then you...
Seems like a very easy way to get rid of a few threats.
Mm-hmm. And that's the question, right? Does the barrier protect? If you're trying to heal someone, and you think you're healing them, but then you actually bring about their demise, does the barrier protect it? Or not? I think we found a loophole for murder.
Perfect.
Right, let's
Quickly,
see.
get to murdering.
I ain't even got an arse.
Hello.
Brilliant.
What the fuck?
Good day.
I'm looking for a wagon license. Do you sell wagon license?
Buddy, I think you
what
picked the wrong
license?
door. The crown shop is 2 blocks down.
Okay. He's obviously joking with you.
No, wait, hold on.
Antagonise him.
Are you old enough to drink?
Yeah, I'm a gnome.
How much gold
We'll
you
get
got?
in here and drink.
Gnome and a halfling.
Don't
Well,
want to remember the last time you drank.
well, actually, I'm looking for a wagon license so I could get my undead lawyer here to court so they can bring the bodies back and then they can say who killed them. Don't just tell everyone our business model. Shh.
I don't mind telling you.
I tell the judge.
Sorry.
All right, huddle, group huddle, group huddle.
I need a wagon license.
What the hell? Are these villains? I don't know what's going on. They said there
Do
were
so.
gnomes. I don't know what gnomes are.
Are you
Why
a
would
wagon?
you-
Excuse me, you're blocking the doorway.
Do you need a
Wagon.
license to
Sorry.
drive a wagon? Have I been
My ass
doing
is too big.
crimes?
Sorry.
Yes. Friend gift auto. Nice.
Hello.
Hi.
You look like you
Do you know
drive
what a wagon
wagons.
license is?
Were you a cursed doll too?
No, I've heard of
Yes, I'm a cursed
bar.
doll. That's why I'm floating around like this.
Name Imagine Wagons.
Boss, you're not meant to talk for them. At least give them a
I
different
love that
voice.
one.
Sorry.
Why is your undead lawyer? I thought all lawyers were like demons.
All lawyers are undead, Ruplup.
Well, they should be dead.
Or at least dead inside.
Would you consider me hitting you over the head with this bottle?
No, I don't sense that. Why do you ask me to like hurt?
Worth a try.
Well, I
I don't
mean,
think we're gonna
probably-
find a wagon license here.
what did I do this time though?
No, I hope.
The barman was real. No, the Here, bard. I think I can help you out.
Yeah, they're
If
not,
you
they're
know,
not really helping us.
buy some wine. In the meantime,
Good to see
I
you.
can maybe see if I can find someone who can sell you a license. How does that sound?
Yeah, you can't drink a wagon.
I actually think
I actually
That's what the
think that's
guards.
illegal.
That's what the guard tells you.
What kind of
Well, the
vampire
guard's
are
I
not
haven't
here.
seen any guards since we got here.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I haven't
I
actually
ain't seen
seen
any
any
guards
either.
since we got here.
You're so
No,
cute.
I'm
Exactly.
meant to talk. I'm meant to talk. You've been talking for us the whole
What did you say,
time.
Dane?
You better shut up. Alright.
This is how he always
I
is.
feel like repeating it will be a bad move.
Hello? You looking to give me a wagon license?
Then tell me.
I'm looking for
What
the
does this
wagon
vampire
rental
seek from
company.
you?
Imagine wagons.
Serena knows.
What?
I don't recall, but I think they attacked.
Oh, they know about Imagine Wagons.
Vex.
What is a wagon's license?
I'm leaving.
Why would you need a license for a
This is about
wagon?
the fog stuff. Remember the
The
vampire
mercenaries said
Yes.
we had to come here.
trolls?
Yo.
1, 2,
Do you mean
Same
Imagine
as
Wagons the
Stronghold.
bard or like the wagon company?
Stronger
The
than
wagon
me.
rental company. We
Yes,
need a
and that's why
wagon.
we need your urgent attention when she gets
Yeah,
I was
the
talking
what's
about
that?
the bard.
Nonsense.
Yeah, the music's very good. We
I'm
need
not-
one
I'm
with gold
not here,
rims
There's
and
no
a
vampire
sick sound
stronger than
system.
me.
I killed a bee back in Redwall.
Style
You
Morgan.
watch it. Watch
Yeah,
it.
Arcadie's positive already.
But she is.
Right, we're not gonna find a wagon here. Come on, guys.
Surrender doubting me.
Well, not in that way. Just this vampire.
Boss,
seems a
Control.
lot of
Can you
trouble.
control your puppet? It's scaring my familiar.
I guess.
I'm not a puppet, I'm a cursed doll, and if you don't stop chatting gas, I'll mash you up proper. Whoa, chill. Gotta get out of
Why
here.
would they say that?
I don't know, they're very,
We always
very
so
confused.
damn serious.
Thank you.
Do you practice like the struts in your room or something when you're alone?
Thank you, dude.
Practice
I don't think that
There's
was a
no
gnome. I think that
practice.
was.
when you are
I think that
already
was some kid.
perfected.
Right, we should go this way.
Why are we letting
You know what?
children?
That was Why do you want to
great
learn?
comeback you got. No, I don't. God, no. I don't know. I mean, I figure if they don't tell us, if they never tell us at any point that they're too young to drink, Because all the like. the onus isn't I'm on not us gonna for lie, selling them the cave alcohol, flip thing was right? beautiful. Maybe that. Like that's the only thing I'd want to learn.
It was majestic.
Over the shoulder.
You're very
thing.
heavy. Yeah,
feel like
that's
that
what
makes
you made
First
it
you'll
very
need a
heavy.
key.
Maybe just more control.
200 gold coins.
That thing
Can you do
buying a
something about
scares
that?
more by just giving you 200 gold coins.
It should really.
For the lesson.
Am I allowed to eat that one if it
How
dies?
much the cape?
The cloak is. Well, the
Oh,
cloak is
you're
300.
scary.
I'm gonna get that lizard. I'm gonna wear it.
Are you getting him a glove?
Wear his clothes.
No, I'm telling him how expensive his
Wear his
cloak will have to
clothes,
be in
they're all
order for me to teach
slimy.
him.
My skin isn't slimy.
What?
Don't talk to my puppet.
I'm not paying $300. All right, Yellow. 300 gold coins for a We cloak. might have to kill these people.
I suppose you
Can I eat them if I kill them?
ignorant.
Oh, hello. Wagon license. I don't have a wagon license. Oh, sorry.
How much
Why
you
do
pay
you
for
have everyone
this?
the same voice as me? I don't know.
Who's threatening you?
Better
Do
one
I
than
have to
mine.
kill?
This.
It looks like you have a baby face.
Where are your
You,
parents?
but like, we get, I guarantee a merchant could put a
This is
value
But
on
involving
it.
the public.
they're actually in the town somewhere else.
Oh, you just, the more you talk
Do they
about
know
it,
you're
you
here?
fall
Do your parents know you're here?
Not a good.
Hello!
Obviously.
He's a
Actually,
man,
not
not
boss. I thought you lived on your own.
Not that I don't. It's been
They
too
know who I am
long.
and they love me. They fucking hate you.
I went on an adventure of magic and mystery.
Yellow, what do I do? I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm confused.
Yes, well, you better get
Fucking
away
wait
from
and kill him.
them.
Just kill them.
Well, they're actually
You should have
threatening
ran
me.
for me.
You shat on my cape. I shat on
You
your
threatening me.
Am I threatening you?
Okay, I'm just.
You better get away from me before I rough you up proper good.
A
Who's
stick.
gonna rough us up?
I'll do
Would you
it.
And a skeleton.
Gross.
Driftwood.
Cliffhanger when you
Whoa, whoa. Hey,
Driftwood. You said I'm Driftwood.
don't, no, hey, no need to be hasty here. No need to be.
On me with this stick. Well,
Here,
puppy.
here.
Brian,
I'm sure there's a way we can. There's a way we can resolve this.
Give me all your money and I might let you go. Well, we don't have any money.
The money now.
Don't have any money. Get out of here.
That's it. There's only one way to settle this.
Well, things
I don't own you anything.
You actually haven't paid me in 6 years.
nothing fundamentally has changed.
Your family heirloom.
There's only one way to settle this.
Sooner rather than later.
Do you card battle?
Why?
You knew that already.
Because you denied.
Well, because
All right, I'll meet you at the. I'll meet you at the.
They didn't even like
stretching
Hmm.
agreement with Gwydion.
I'll meet you in the Seekers Guild in like in a minute or two. Let me go grab my cards.
Due to the terms
Okay.
of
But
those
boss, we don't actually
agreements,
have any cards. Yeah, I'm actually tricking him.
considering he's violating his end of the bargain,
Cards is your own bed.
timetables
I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh
have
cards.
been pushed forward.
What's the Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Don't know.
That
Is
makes
this
a lot more
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm horrified.
Why are you being
I don't know.
why being so dramatic?
Don't need
Boss, what's that? What's that lizard who keeps looking at me from the bushes? That little slimy little girl gonna bash his fucking head in with my stick. Well, don't
Alright.
attacking him.
It's true.
Looking
You better watch out.
I lost all my cards.
Now, that
You better not,
Oh.
because we'll have a lawsuit on our hands.
I suppose we just wait.
No.
Cards you want bed.
Understandable.
Obviously,
Well, let's see.
you battle with.
I got this one in a booster pack. It's pretty rare. I think this is the set of spades.
There are vampires,
My cards.
and they're making things difficult.
That's what you get for calling me Driftwood.
So we need to go to war or something. We'll figure it out.
Wait, you better
Hey,
get
give
my
the-
stick right now. Yeah, you better give me my cards back before I bash your head in. Oh look, they're mine now. I claimed them. Hold up in a court of law.
And you know what they said about
This side is
families?
papers.
There can
Okay.
only be one.
Would you like that? If I was
Oh, nice hat.
I thought it was in the blood.
You just take
For a
his hat.
loser.
Exactly. That's why you're not the actual. I thought
I
it
cast
I'm
death.
definitely have two left feet. I'm definitely not
Let's try
Zeke.
that again. Try and blood or vampire.
You'll have to try harder than that.
You just want to make fun of me.
I'll cast
Get
his
him,
nuts.
Vampires
Boy, kick his ass.
and fiercely
Boss, I got him proper good.
territorial, which
Oh.
means
Yeah.
that if
That's
there's
it.
another
Where-
vampire
he scared me.
family, I have
Where-
two left feet.
Where did that go? Where did that doll go?
Do you?
How about you gun? Not scared you got
Nice
anymore.
It makes sense.
Right then.
All right, now give me.
What is important
I knew
for
No.
our own well-being?
Can we kill these people? Do you think we can like?
No, the other one. No.
I mean, the town guard is non-existent, so I don't think there would be any repercussions at all.
You
I
can't
mean, I
kill
know
me.
we
Take
can.
this.
I'm close. Pretty close. Also, one of them called me a traitor, and I don't know why. So I
You gotta hit harder than that. The Nexus
Too
doesn't.
powerful.
You,
Boy, take this.
I don't think.
Hey,
Please.
this
I don't think the
Insulting
Nexus
me.
even.
You have no idea who this
I don't think the
person
barrier even
Insulting me.
recognizes that as like attacks.
What? Get a look at
It
this.
was the other way around.
Brian,
I'm not
watch
done with
this.
you yet.
is. Here's a piece of my backstory. That wasn't already in the pamphlet.
Oh, this hold up in a court of law. Look, his mask poking my eye. Ah. You saw it. Brian was suing you. Nice one,
Yeah.
boss. Thank you.
All right, I have a plan. Okay. We can't kill them directly because of the barrier, but we can lock them. We can lock them in a small closet with a handle too tall for them to reach, and they'll starve to death.
Yeah.
No, they'll just plop back into the Nexus. We need to lock them in a room and starve them to death.
No, don't do it.
Dehydration will get them within several days.
I
Don't
don't
do
think we
it.
should do it.
Don't
Why
do
not?
it.
That's exactly.
I don't think we should.
Look at this guy.
Don't
You think normal
Don't
people
do it.
dress in that many skulls?
get him, Brian. Why are you telling me I'm behind him? How's it going to be a sneak attack if you shout sneak attack every time? Get him with a sneak attack.
Oh!
That's it.
She said
Rupplup, get my lighter. Get my flint and steel.
Here you go.
Thanks, man.
Oh, why?
Contact
Now I only have the flint. My steel.
I still haven't been able to connect with telepathic
Should be over here, so-
magics if we have it. Do we have any?
Well, I didn't throw it very far. I'm not very strong.
Yeah, right here.
Calcandus is a mind mage, just like
Alright.
that's what it
Is
is.
everybody like
You
a
didn't
mind
even
mage
compliment
except for
their
that
hat.
lady?
I'm not a mind mage. I can't do telepathy.
Huh?
I'm kind of a healer.
Do you want me to? Alright, he's distracted. Quick, let's get back inside the winery and close the doors. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's.
What's that over there?
I'm not falling. What?
Be careful.
Brian, I found the wagon. I found the wagon, Brian.
Alright, I know that's bullshit though.
Oh.
I'm kinda happy for you to know that.
My hand's broken again.
All right, next time that thing comes by, I'm gonna flint and steal it. I'm gonna set it on fire. Just gotta wait, you know.
Well, if you need to wagon, time to.
Gotta wait with my, you know, my flint.
It is driftwood, right? It might be wet. It might not work.
I don't know. I feel like if I convince it it's on fire, it'll catch on fire through like manifestation or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you just make it make sense.
Why am I over here now?
I mean, I may not be able to hear you, but I need to
Am I
know
hidden?
what you're both talking about.
There's a goose named Gustav.
Because, you know, you keep like fucking...
That's a good plan.
What's your name from the specific...
Well, you don't really need a wagon license to go anywhere. In fact, there are.
We need a
things-
wagon. Gold whims.
Why do you need a wagon?
Kick ass sound system. No,
Being regarded like this at all times is gonna really wear down on our mental.
No, I see it. It's over there.
Ah, okay. And everything's good.
Dude, have you ever just made something up about someone for fun?
So,
All the time.
was that all lies, my lord? Was that all lies to me?
No, I would never lie.
Bullshit. Well, I know that's pretty bullshit.
Yeah, that was like a confession that he
Greetings.
He went that way.
Have you come to sup on the wine of our fine establishment?
The other door is
Come
open
on.
if you want to, like, just go walk
Come
around.
on,
Hold on,
bring
I'm
it.
flexing slightly.
Or you can go through.
Wine? What about wine? Have you come to sup upon the crushed grapes?
Strange little wizard people.
Just ignore them.
Is it
That's a
non-alcoholic?
rip up. We're going in.
No.
I want to watch the wizards hit each other so I know how to not get hit by wizards.
The urban neutral facilities. We will be going over Stoneskin as your empowering spell, and for your enfeebling imbuement, we will go with Stone Joint. That's a fun one. For those of the fire affinity, we'll be going with I don't want something so niche as to focus on an art.
That's right. You lack my chiseled physique and graceful figure.
I had a feeling as such.
And you're short and small and tiny.
I was just got them to a point where they seem to be so and I was going to offer you to just
Tomato?
magically
Really?
give them a wagon and have them go away.
Do you know how much tomatoes cost in this economy? What, are you just throwing money at me?
Actually, Dana, sounds like it's up your alley.
Right, take that.
Oh, it hit me in the face again! Oh!
I think he's pretending.
And his cards all over the floor, what a nincompoop.
Yeah, didn't even pick them up yet.
No, my 7 of hearts!
What a loser.
Hey, give the...
I've taken your
I'm not
blue eyes white dragon. Boss, that's a different card game.
If you tell her it's home improvement magic,
Hey,
I swear.
kid, you ever played poker? See, you didn't hit me with that one. I dodged.
I'm running out of tomatoes.
You're gonna have to buy
You little frog, please.
You're gonna have to get... I'm gonna have to go get some more tomatoes to fire you.
You haven't heard my tragic backstory, alright? You wouldn't get it.
I don't give a fuck about your backstory, you little chummy freak. Whoa, that was really uncalled for.
I can fix that, yeah. So,
They're given us
What was that, Yellow?
Oxygen being so in everyone.
In New Red Rain? Maybe. But not here. In the swamp, if we can lure them out into the swamps in Redwall, you can totally eat them.
I like swamps.
I didn't know at the time.
Well, hey, do you want to go on a... No, I couldn't. You know, honestly, it would be like...
Wagon.
Kale.
Do you have a wagon?
I could crush them effortlessly, you know, but it would be like stepping on a whoopee cushion. You know, it would be funny, but then the joke would be on me, you know?
Rubber paints.
Wagon.
Yeah.
What do you need a wagon for? Also, look around you. How are you gonna find... We don't need wagons up here. The island's the size of... I don't know, like... several large horses? You don't need a wagon to get anywhere. Just use the Nexus.
Oh, and it looked like a whack to me, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Hello there, Fräulein. I hope you're doing well.
Wagon.
Like, that guy creeps me out. I'm gonna go, you know.
So we're not talking in a big...
Oh, he's a medical professional. You got something against the sciences?
You're medically ill. Right, boss. What a zinger.
That offer still stands if you're free.
Can I have my cards back?
Lord Asmodeus?
Oh. No.
Calm down.
Can I...
Don't worry, he only likes men.
Can I do something to have my cards back?
Yeah, wagon license. Nice one, boss. Cheers.
Replup, come with me, I have an idea.
Yeah, okay.
And to kill his mom and split his inheritance.
Yeah, she just got cut off like that. That's crazy. I know, he let himself be bullied like that.
Would he could make money from that? He could have paid you for it.
I never sleep in the same room as my fiance. It's bad form.
Hello. Do you like wagon? Can I have your wagon?
What's the wagon?
It's like a
Aren't you a gentleman?
bit of wood and it's got more bits of wood on it and a horse pulls it.
What's the horse?
Sometimes another animal. Yeah, I turned my wagon into a puppet. Actually, boss, you don't want to race it, you want to turn it, and then you want to use it to get to the wizard court. In Wizard Town. But you don't tell everyone.
You should buy one.
You can't really make that up on the spot. That's because I did. We don't actually have a plan, and we're just here to annoy people. No. Got a plan, look. No. Necromancer lawyer.
I am a lawyer, I know who.
Yeah, lawyer in here.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Job is here.
I won't take it
What does a lawyer do?
When you die,
Hello? What?
when you die,
What?
If I die, can you eat me? No. Because I'm...
You're disgusting. Do you know where he's been?
Oh, we've got loads of parasites.
What do you end up
What are you doing, Jen?
Hey, throw up or something.
Forging documents?
The other day we were swooning an horse down.
I'm going to punch you.
Am I
It's
allowed
like
to
a
retaliate?
rat.
Here you are. One wagon's license. As you can see by the seal of a lion with wagon wheels. It's
There you go,
legit.
check it over, lawyer.
Oh, check it over.
Boss, they got us, lawyer. They used to sell apples before you reanimated them. Don't need to know that.
If that chair leg broke right now, could you fix it?
Yeah, but I wouldn't use magic to fix it.
It's
Why can't
very
everybody do that?
official.
I thought that was unique. Never mind. Whatever. Alright.
Shut up.
I think he's got a nice picture on it.
Why are you being so mean?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you don't cast spells like a normal person?
Right, you can have half your cards back.
But half?
What are you looking at?
The top half.
You seek to challenge me, little one.
How do I get the rest of my cards back?
Nah.
Oh. Tell a joke.
Who are
A
you?
joke?
So you pretty much make things to do the work.
Hello?
You right, Walgard?
That's great.
Who are you? Yeah, me.
Who am I?
Yeah, who are you?
That's not kind of a practical joke, right?
I am Asmodeus,
Yeah, it's
more miracle,
More of an
owner,
experience
and
thing. You know, you have
established
to kind of deal with
ruler
them first.
of the Rouge and Rogue winery franchise.
What about your Dominion Mercenary Guild?
Boy, boss, if this pompous guy keeps chatting any more gas, I'm gonna drop kick him. Whoa, you need to chill out. You can't just do that to people. You get real angry. Hello?
Ah, he's distracted.
Oh! Oh!
That's it,
Thank
1
you.
million bats! I summon thee!
No! My only
Destroy
weakness
this
is
gnome
that.
and his companions!
Please don't
What?
destroy me.
You just did. Anyway,
Did you say you hate bats?
so apparently.
Oh, I think it worked. Of course it worked. No one actually used 1 million bats to kill a gnome and his undead companion.
1 million bats!
You wanna...
Like an actual log, that's the tree that
Do you
fell
have
or
one
something?
of those?
1 million!
Well, you talked to furniture.
What's
You have
that?
names for them, apparently.
Who told you this information? Where are you
My
getting this
business,
from?
not my problem.
He's not feeling it!
We have to wait
He's
until
too
the bats...
powerful!
Could have told you this.
I'd wait till the bats stop coming before I can close the portal.
I don't know. Maybe it happened like, I don't know.
And there we go.
I don't know. Like 10, 20 minutes ago.
Are you sure there was a million?
Look.
Probably.
Closer to like
You left, I thought you were dead.
900,994?
Anytime you're not in front of me, I just assume you've automatically died.
Something like that. I am going to need you both to collect them for me.
The moment you walk out of that door, you've died.
Yo.
Wow, alright then.
Yeah.
I mean, not
They'll be easy to find. They're just...
When he had you,
Well, they're bats. They're well domesticated, don't worry. Oh, you're back.
I have,
I smited your companion with a
got
I'm
bat.
sorry to tell you.
I smited your
But we've
companion with
murdered-
these! 1 million bats! Are they coming? There we go.
Don't worry about that. I'm sure you wouldn't drink.
Good job, Lord Asmodeus.
Oh, hello.
You're probably not even a. Are you?
She was in
you?
that one.
How do I know he didn't replace you with the blood?
Well,
How did he
well,
pass through the barrier? How did he kill him through it?
Tell me something.
Now
I
we
don't
can-
know.
worries.
Maybe because the bats are sentient objects, they aren't privy to the same rules.
Oh,
Or maybe they wanted it.
Yeah, you know
I'm sure
what?
some people
Yeah,
have.
Very well.
Another. As you draw the magic into yourself, you would focus upon surrounding each and every muscle fiber and every bone with a sheen of magic. In casting a spell, the intention would hold. clear, concise intent allows for the simple spells to shine truest with their power. First, we'll have you each try to cast it upon yourself. If any are interested or are only familiar with inscribing circle magic or need to know the somatic components, I will inscribe them upon the sand in common arcane script. These somatic components will be the way you move your wand or hands when you cast the spell. The script is read from the top left sigil to the right, going down. Now then, if any need to, please study the script on the ground if you feel the necessity to. If you are less of a natural caster and more of a arcane caster, yes. Question? It's not written in common. Somatic components of the written in the common arcane script are simply directions for your hand to move. Think of them as reading from the left of the sigil at the top and following the path that is trained or inscribed. We call it common because most spells are able to be cast with these common movements. They don't require any underlying knowledge of language or scripts. Now then, first, we'll have you cast it on yourself. Don't worry, you're not in for the spell just yet. Cast it upon yourselves, and we'll see how well you can control the magic. This should leave you feeling rather strong and able to withstand forces that otherwise wouldn't be able to, and deliver blows stronger than your body would normally allow. If everyone is prepared, I see none of you take the extra reading. Present your wands and begin casting. It is written right there. I'll roll for your attempts to decipher.
Fantastic. I've always been bad.
19 and 14. Hayden, these are very simple to understand for you. It's just as he said. Simply move your hand in the flourish.
Don't fly into the middle of them on accident. Heck.
Out for a minute to go change into my normal outfit, but I'm too lazy to do that, so.
Am I? Oh. Did they already leave for Redwall? Somebody's still here. Maybe they're in the basement. I don't know how to reach that.
Just all of you.
Hello. Good morning, Doe.
Right.
Hunting well?
Yes, I've eaten 2 meatballs the other day, but there aren't any here right now.
Aren't you sick the last time you did that?
No, the super wizard guy person who lives there said that I'm allowed to eat them all the time.
Oh.
They're apparently full of like parasites or something, but I usually don't worry about those.
I see. I may need to talk to you later if you are available, in Redwall.
Oh.
Me and another member.
Okay. I can go there. When?
I'll tell you when. If you're around, I'll be here until, well, I'll be mostly at the Agricultural Guild if you wish to stick around and hear that conversation.
Okay.
It's been on my mind for a while, and, well, you're more than welcome to join since you're a part of the guild, and, well, I believe you would be privy to know.
Okay. I'm waiting for the wizards to start fighting each other so I can learn how to hunt wizards. But they're doing weird circle things right now.
Okay, well, best of luck to that. I'll just be out and about. I've not gotten the chance to explore much of the island, so I'll be doing that for a little while, and then I'm gonna be heading back to the Agricultural Guild.
There's a pond over that way that I cleaned a bunch of blood off myself in a while ago. There's a little.
I think I've seen it, but I'll,
Yeah.
I'll swing by there if I got the chance.
Okay.
Till then, Doe.
What a nice cat.
Renting the top floor is also where I sell my food pills. All in a convenient little pill. He's going to take out one of them, the pills. This is one that I created personally for my own dinner, is steak and potatoes with a side of caramelized onions. I'm a bit of a cook myself. Where did he go?
I want to try your food.
Keep that in mind. What did I do?
However, does not absolve her for previous absences.
Agreed.
Now then, Novice Kelly.
Oh dear.
I understand that you are having issues with your magic. Now then, for the moment.
Yes. Yes. Words. Things I can't read or understand.
If you'll allow me to finish. As it stands, you've been late or absent for every lesson I've held. I will forgive you this one time for this most recent absentee, since you actually did show up in the end. However, your previous absence, this must be corrected. Until we move on to the enfeeblement spell, you will be joining Rio over there as the target for our imbuement lesson. We are casting giant strength.
Oh. That's a fun spell.
Yes. Yes, now then. Stand next to Rio, please.
Understood.
Next to him. Now then. To cast upon yourself is one thing. To cast upon another is an entirely different matter. It requires an understanding of the body to some extent. However, it can be done without it if you are clear enough with your intent when you cast the spell. Healers and those with healing magic should be well aware of this phenomenon. It doesn't require perfect understanding to cast a spell, just enough of your intent to shape the magic clearly enough. For the sake of this demonstration, once the spell is cast upon them, they will strike the armored target behind them.
Well,
with their hand. What I want each of you to
What does it all mean?
picture in your mind while you
I can
summon your
only see it
intent for
through
the magic
one of my eyes.
is to imagine their hand as they throw their punch, denting the armor.
I see.
For those who are martially capable,
Has this
spells like
happened
these
recently?
are quite beneficial. It is important for a mage to be able to support their fellow members in their parties and whatever adventures and missions they find themselves going on.
I'm sorry that you have to go through such an
Now then.
endeavor.
Begin casting the spell.
I'll be alright.
We'll start with pairs of two. This will go rather fast. Baron, Noviceries, step forward and try to cast the spell on Miss Kelly and Rio.
Oh dear.
Well, get a move on.
Hey, Yellow.
Hi.
Oh, it's me, Michael. We met the other day.
You grew armor. Good job.
Yeah, I decided to get like a upgrade, a little bit of a improvement. So I felt like the other army was like holding me down, but something to be a little more faster. From the looks of it, looks like this is some kind of training here.
The old wizard guy is teaching other people magic, and I'm trying to learn how to hunt wizards because of them. Wizards apparently can get really strong and can punch armor really good. So that's something I have to try and
Interesting.
remember if I'm hunting a wizard.
Well, I don't really understand it, but whatever it is. But very interesting. Well, I think I heard from one of my comrades are coming back from a mission, so probably once I sorry, there's a lot of voices in my head. Probably once I'll probably greet them back once they should be here shortly, so I'm gonna see if they arrived yet. Do you want to come with, or what are you gonna do?
I'm going to continue circling between the hives of my allies to make sure that they aren't under attack.
Understandable. You have a good rest of your day, Yellow.
Didn't recognize him because he's fucking Goblin Slayer now. And he was like some not Goblin Slayer person before.
What's wrong with you? I got this. Yo, but how do you know you're cool though? Usually when someone's cool, other people are like,
Verify that they're cool rather than them doing it themselves.
He's right. He's right.
Like I said, I'm a fucking pixie, therefore I'm fucking cool. You know.
The more you say it, like you're
What the fuck was that all about?
losing credibility.
Any idea what
He's
that was all
going to the
about?
training field.
Training field.
That's Eugene.
Oh.
He gets psyched up. Don't worry. As long as you don't make eye contact with him when he's in his mode, you're good. You're fine.
Do you have like any pixie dust or something like that? You throw out glitter? I don't know. Whatever you do.
That is a misconception. I don't need.
Now you did a racism.
No, I didn't. You
Yay.
called them a fairy.
Pixies now?
We're not being racist.
Pixies
They
now?
called them a fairy when they're a pixie. That's racist. You mistook them for another race because you think they look alike. I
You better be
just
careful
heard a
how you say it to
stereotype
them,
and tried to
Otherwise,
verify.
they'll probably stab you in your sleep. They'll probably stab you in your sleep.
Okay, that's also racism. I think that's stereotyping.
How is that
That's not
stereotyping?
Stereotypes aren't racism. They're based off statistics.
Exactly. Like,
I mean, if we want to talk about this, what you did was
fairies.
racist.
Fairies
Exactly.
and pixies,
See,
they're
that's
fake.
racist.
They steal your name.
That's racist.
Again,
You're categorizing them.
Why the fuck would I want your name? Names are boring.
Oh. I bet the only other person I met who was like your height wanted like stories, wanted to exchange stories and ask about like information like that. And they wanted our names, but then they would do something dangerous with our names. Sorry, it's a misconception. I understand.
So
you're a
what is it
pixie,
you do
pixies
that
are
makes you cool?
And you don't. And you don't need any special or dangerous abilities to make you cool.
You kind of do.
Right?
Who says that you need special abilities to be cool?
I mean,
do. You could be
Not
cool.
me. I'm saying you don't. I mean, it helps.
You're saying you don't?
I mean,
no, I'm saying you do need
No.
that kind of stuff to be cool.
Like this is Dane.
I mean,
he has some special abilities. He can like fix windows and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've seen him around.
Don't say it like that.
I see him around.
Oh, he can fix doors too
around?
and walls.
Stop
I mean,
stop.
I mean,
I've heard your name a few times. You know, I'm not eavesdropping or anything. I just heard your name a couple of times.
Impressive. Whoa, is he eavesdropping? It's weird.
Hello.
We got the saliva
No,
for
I'm
you.
disappearing for real.
I
So you thought anyway.
Oops,
Want a drink?
I just totally stopped you.
Depending. Is it alcoholic or not?
No, I'm going for real this time.
Let's move on because
Are you though? Are you really?
I do not want to be in this person's presence anymore.
Understood. Yeah, we can keep going. Sorry, I'm not allowed alcohol.
What is wrong with you, Vex?
When I drink alcohol.
I'm very jumpy right now.
Goodness.
I'm very jumpy.
You're acting like you've seen a ghost. Wait, you are a ghost. Is that why you're so jumpy?
Yes.
Need anything? Let me know.
Oh, that makes sense.
Pass by the guild hall
Well,
on
and
the way
to be honest with you, I have been gone for a little bit, so I've kind of like,
with the similar
my defenses are kind of down right now, but they are right back up now again.
I see. Wonderful. I'm glad I could do that for you.
Yeah, your form's loading.
Water.
Did you ever speak to Nurgle? Also, where is Nurgle? I know
About-
Calvindus is here.
Well, I haven't spoken to them about that whole thing.
No,
I haven't. Because you were gone.
Your form is visible for me now.
Could have informed them whilst I was gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I could have.
Could be the one on my arm here.
Perhaps
So what,
we
are we
should
just going
talk
to
to them.
I am the guildmaster for the agricultural guild.
I think they've just left.
Well, it needs
to, go
to
deal
be
with...
thematic. Oh, the red rain thing.
Yes, I think they've just
red
gone to
wall.
go.
Lavanya, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yes. Have you seen?
But what do you mean
Recently.
thematic? But why does it have to be thematic?
Something. Hopefully not with those apples.
I know you did not just say that to me right now. You did not just say. Why does it have to be thematic? I know you didn't just say that to me right now.
Shit.
Hey, hello.
Nope. Puts a finger.
Oh, hello.
Yellow,
Puts a finger to
as
you.
promised. And he'll present you a steak of salamander.
Shut the fuck.
You know,
A raw steak of salamander meat.
said that. How are we going to make
You
it
asked for some meat from it, and I promised you it.
I don't know.
Spicy.
Where do we reconvene? Seekers Guild. Little spicy, but you'll be all right. But yeah, Chief, that building, I'm pretty sure.
You know what? Or save it till you're about to die, and then you can.
Do we? Where did they go? Oh, there they are. They're in there. Anyway.
Yeah, the fuck.
Put out in the moment. In fact, I might go to Red Wall right now.
May I join you? Because I've got nothing else to do here. And I'd like
Very
to
well.
investigate these vampires myself.
Then let us be
where
off.
the main resource shopping is. This is also where the main person who normally is in
Alright.
charge of your works.
I need to figure out a spell like that.
So if you need to get
Are you ready?
So,
Commander Duran's advisor.
I'm not. I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Really? What do you advise?
Everything. I don't even want to know because whatever they do, I don't even want to know. That's
See
not
something
really my
cool?
concern.
What's this? Ready?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Telepathy.
He's got a glass cup.
Telekinesis.
Yeah?
Even I can't say that word. I can't even say that word. I know.
You'll get it eventually, friend. I believe in you.
Hopefully. Anyways, my wine, please.
Oh yes.
Oh yes,
of
you have
course,
fun
of
with that.
course.
Oh, he's gone. Okay then.
I hate when they do that.
That was weird.
What a time for me to fucking crash. Damn it. What was that? I was shooting with those buttons.
It's not food.
I've got my own
Not.
stinger, you know.
I think they're. Oh, okay. They're not dead yet. They're not dead yet.
Perfect,
Oh,
perfect.
They're still alive. I was
royal
kidding.
minion.
I know. I wouldn't
It's
do
the
that.
duty of
I
the
wouldn't do that.
winery to put down any minions who have passed their prime of usefulness. We have a whole process for it and
True.
everything. They're returned to the winery so that their, undead forms can still be of use. Now then, Small Pixie, would you like to purchase any fun red water that makes you feel funny?
We thought you died for a second.
And
You got money?
no, I ain't got no money. Never needed money.
Ah, well, that's a shame. You're gonna need money in this world. It's a world driven by commerce and capitalism. You wanna kill someone? You can do it with money. You need a place to live? Money. Food? Money. Pretty much just existing in a place, you gotta spend some money. Which means you gotta make money. By whatever means necessary. Some turn to crime. Some do normal, lame
So
stuff.
what you're saying is, if I took your money and then I paid for the red water with your money by giving it back to you.
Well,
Would that
no,
work?
because then no, we want other people's money. Because otherwise, our money is just coming back to us, and that's just the amount of money we have stays the same.
Oh, I have an idea.
We
I have
want
an
to.
idea.
We need
Yeah,
to
hear me
amass
out.
more money, like a dragon. You ever heard of a dragon?
Yes.
Of course, I've heard of a fucking dragon.
We want to hoard wealth, like dragons.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay, now you're speaking in words that I understand.
Hello, I am
Oh god, that was a close one. That was a close
I've
one.
got an idea.
I'm
Now,
sorry.
hear me out.
I had something in my head.
Or
Anyways,
anybody else
can
calling me a
can I have
fucking
a?
fairy? Can I demand
Oh, a
compensation?
glass, of course.
Hey, Jen.
Thank you.
What was
This
that?
guy says he sells you
Oh,
drugs.
you're back.
Was that you?
Honestly,
I've got an idea.
Yes, I had my mask on.
You've got
honestly,
money,
I don't
right?
understand
You got
why
money?
why
Yeah.
mercenaries even bother to come here. I don't even understand that.
Well, everyone's
Because
gonna
I
spend their money
can.
somewhere.
Well, that's not money.
What's
I
the
actually
game
don't
worth
make
money?
money.
It's a broken sword.
Without question.
Mm.
Really? You don't make any money?
Yeah.
I thought as
I don't need
Terrain's
it.
advisor, you'd be.
Money
That's
is
not-
useless to me.
That it's not money. That's a broken sword.
So how do you get
So you
around? What, do you just like take whatever you please? Is that how you mercenaries do it?
Get around.
No, that's how
get
I do
around,
it.
I get around. Yeah, yeah.
I don't have money.
Get
I
around.
hope-
She gets around. Yo, 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 yo.
You two are crazy. You
So
two are
wait,
crazy.
why do you do it then? Why do you,
Because
do mercenary things?
For the greater good. I don't know, because
Greater
Duran
good,
is...
yeah. More like kill people.
Wait,
They
are you
can?
serious? Oh, then let me laugh even
No.
harder.
Honestly, the greater good sounds fucking boring.
And I'm
Yeah,
also...
Greater
like,
good. Listen, the way I see
also
it is either
don't-
greater good or cash, whatever. It's all the same, man.
I
said
don't
pixie. You're
fight
the greater evil.
for them. I'm an advisor. I advise.
Ah.
So basically, we're just saying you advise your followers to kill people for money.
Yes!
I'm Lord
Exactly.
I'm Lord Asmodeus' assistant manager. I'm basically his advisor.
Exactly. So you understand. Are you?
And he's pretty much my
proud
advisor.
of you.
Yeah. Eugene advised me.
Flying while I'm crashing my ass off is very difficult. Luckily I don't seem to be crashing anymore. Want to learn more about wizards fighting.
You're wise to figure out the ins and outs, don't you think?
Oh, my niece.
No, you're in a pissy mood.
You're right, I'm not in a good mood.
Now then. We'll have this done one at a time. Miss Kelly, step forward across from me and attempt to cast the spell. Oh. Well done. A successful cast. Need to dispel that one. Whoa. Nicely done.
Oh, joy.
Moving down the line. Baron, if you would, hit dot.
Let's hope not, but there we go.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Oh.
Oh, that must have been.
You've cast that one before, haven't you?
Once or twice.
I should have known. Very well. Moving forward. Give me a moment. Ooh. Please just not ray of sickness on me.
I can't see my fucking thing. Does that? And it turned off. Not good.
You get stabbed. It's more like
In red wall, it's hard to tell.
That ghost.
I think they're
Supposedly a magic lesson today, and apparently the frickin' healers guild got notified that, hey, by the way, healers, make sure you're ready to heal up some people. Some people might end up getting hurt. Oh,
I
hey
believe
y'all.
it's called off. Don't worry about it, unless it's brought up by Brent that we're going to be doing it.
Okay.
Because apparently, multiple factions are in there fighting things, and then the fog got worse. So, don't.
I
So,
guess
you
we'll
know.
find out sooner or later.
Fog bad now, so.
Yeah, very bad, because apparently it's draining mana now.
Perfectly fine.
Dame's not healing.
Jin's. I'm not a healer. Jin's wearing leather armor, which doesn't. I'm not a healer. Jin's wearing leather armor that doesn't stop swords. That's not the same
Better
thing as
leather
healing.
armor than what are you?
Well,
what
it's
is that?
healing
What are you
objects,
wearing?
so-
Is that an
Oh
ascot?
god, it's here. I'm leaving.
What? It's just a key.
Who is it?
Draped over my arm.
No,
Which
Dane.
it is it like talking about Serena or
Him?
that?
Oh, this.
Is that Yeah, is
That's
that an
the ascot.
ascot?
Remember,
Yeah, it's
that's
a
why we
little
call him
scarf
purple.
thingy.
He's the purple one.
If you pull it
because
out,
he
it's
got
like
the
a
ascot.
long string.
Who is that one? Well, why are everybody so rude?
It's the party
The
mouth
one that
pixie.
vanished.
Who vanished?
The
Your leather
PMP.
club guy.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
that
Oh,
one.
yeah, he did.
The one that he mentioned.
Oh my, he's gone.
He's gone again.
I didn't.
I have a
I didn't even know
He
his
must have
name.
walked out when none of us were looking, mate.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful of him.
Distracted by his lame
Good morning.
ascot.
Yes.
Really?
David to me.
Why? What did he do?
He fixed the whole
I
thing.
mean, he's part of the mercenary guild.
Yes. He's a healer.
He is a
I was in
compatriot
church.
I'm not a
of-
healer.
of
He is a
Duran.
healer. He healed the
I didn't heal
From
it.
what I understand,
Right,
his right hand.
No, I
That's
didn't
scarf
heal it.
Thanks for
You don't
healing.
need to be
Yeah,
sensitive.
he
Thanks
said
for
he's
healing
his
my
advisor,
I'm
I'm
so
sorry.
he doesn't
It's
like
not
fight
healing
or
magic, it's
anything. He
mending.
just advises.
But it was kind of like you healed it.
Seems kind of,
Oh,
You
it's
healed
not.
it.
he's
That's
not
a
really
win.
earning his pay,
Well, we
you
have
know?
to
Gotta
think about
win.
it this way, okay?
Like just
For
being
you,
like the middleman
simply,
underneath someone.
Simply, if there's
Inanimate.
anyone
Yeah,
that you
he's
are
kinda
worried
stupid.
of, yeah, it is him.
And-
You understand?
Yes.
This is like a.
Right.
You don't
Yes.
understand
Okay.
because you don't care. For
Right,
him to
okay,
do
yeah.
this, But it's like a
He's
puppy.
like Duran's metaphorical
Yeah,
arm
yeah.
reaching into Aether.
It's not like a puppy
Yes,
because
exactly.
it's
Cut it
not
off.
alive. Puppy would be alive.
Well, to him,
and I
it's a
couldn't
But
heal it.
like
Just because you feel differently
metaphorically,
doesn't
because we can't use violence.
I think it's like a puppy. To,
Okay, so-
Look,
just-
I've been
I
working on this
just-
plan, right, where we
And
trap someone in a
someone
room and
mends
just
me.
cause them to starve
Would
to
you say
death.
that's healing or mending? Like,
Stop that. That's healing because
I'm
you're.
a cool-
They have to consent to being
Don't you
locked
try
away.
and find loopholes
he's-
in this. You're
I'm a cool.
undead. There's a difference.
I'm a
I didn't
undead.
consider that. I didn't get that
Too
far.
much.
Ruffle up.
Who was John?
Get rid of my
Oh,
get rid of my hunger
I
trap
don't know.
arena.
I think it's not real.
Oh, honestly,
It's not gonna
I
work
might
out.
have to.
Yeah,
I need to talk to you.
I'll
You
strap
get your
guide
bed
you.
back though.
Right, like telepathy talk or?
I have a
talk?
bed?
Yeah, we can telepathy talk.
No, yeah, where have you been sleeping? It's
Wow.
where I
I'm
told
gonna
you to
pretend
build
that I'm
the hunger
telepathying
trap
as
arena.
well.
I've been sleeping in the lake. Wait, if you were sleeping in the lake, then who's been in my top bunk?
That you made him a conundrum, huh?
Quite.
I'm going to head to Red Wall. I will see
Good
you
luck. Watch out for vampires.
Wait, I want to see my bed. I've never tried one before.
One moment.
Yeah, sure. I'll show you.
He thinks he's doing
You never
telepathy.
seen
but
the
Yeah,
he's-
let me
like,
show you. Yeah, your bed.
city I've traveled to,
At
right?
least that's what I've
In
worked
my
out
many
from
travels, I've always slept outside.
I don't really know you.
Well, you don't have to anymore. I mean,
I don't think it worked.
No, it didn't. I have
Oh,
to
it
consent
is
to your
very
plan,
well hidden
and
there.
I do
I've
not
never
know.
noticed it. I can't see my screen or my things. I'm going to.
Vampires.
Line my ass on top of a building.
Give that to a tailor, seamstress. Thinking the.
Oh. Sorry, here, let's press the digitation while we clean that bloody mess up. Thanks.
Hey, I do a pretty good job cleaning.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, it wasn't too back on point.
Oh, can you tell me why you crashed?
After we dealt with the elementals that came to restore the balance, that's when the fire salamander came in to attack us. It was difficult, but we were able to deal with them and get the saliva we needed. Other than a few injuries from a few of our parties, we were able to handle it fairly well. I must have actually. I don't remember a lot of that. Oh boy. Yeah, you probably need to go see the Let me go on then. I woke up on the floor and I don't know what happened after. Alright, after celebrating our victory over the salamanders and harvesting their parts as needed, that's when the red dragon came out to confront us. I don't know why. But it
They did not try to restore the aura fix that.
I might send you ahead then.
I'm not good.
We were able to get out. We didn't fight. Yeah, we got out. And
Kind
then
of
we came here.
see.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we got out.
You know.
Tiny person.
It helps. I have said something down the line. If you ever wish to try such a thing, let me know. We can set out an expedition.
Well done. Yes, well done. Ah,
A shame.
quite the headache.
Okay, will you knock it off?
You don't control my voice. Now be quiet and watch the lesson.
Rio, advice you should quite well take yourself.
Just keep teaching, Califax. I'm here and paying attention. Fully.
Rio?
Precisely.
Normally I'm not a stickler for respect during my lessons. But you are to stop disrupting this instant. Is this understood? Keep the comments to yourself.
I haven't been disrupting anything.
Rio.
What is it?
Letting your emotions control you will only bring you ruin. I'm not saying your anger is misplaced with whatever has caused it. However, you are currently letting it guide you when you should be guiding it. You are not a simple barbarian, you are not a martial fool or a mundane commoner. Do not degrade yourself like this.
Very well.
Now then. I expect that to be the last of the snide remarks to your fellow students. Let us continue. With a 6, no magic springs forth from your hand. I do not feel you reach out to the ley lines, so consider that a fail. Please return to the line as we move along.
It is alright, Loki. You'll be fine with your
Step forward, whoever is next. Whenever you are ready, begin casting.
Interesting.
With an 11, you watch as a small spark flies off the shield. Successfully cast.
I'm in class, that's my ass. Give me a kiss. Okay, good night.
Successfully cast, but not pierced the shield. Everyone regained composure. Moving down the line.
Moving down the line. Is it any...
Oh, please go ahead.
Please.
I'm just
I have shown up a bit late to your lesson. Is there anything I need to tell you first, or...?
I don't recognize you. What are your affinities?
Soul.
Ah, soul affinity. Very well. You can choose to either learn the enfeeblement spell. We've already moved past the giant strength, or you can wait until the neutral spells are taught, wherein there will be stone joints and stone skin for the earth and neutral affinities, and there will be gift of warmth and a weakness against fire spell taught.
Well, I am highly experienced with assisting spells, so not exactly unassisting. I will attempt.
Degrading imbuements, yes. Very well. If you wish to learn enfeeblement, refer to the marks on the ground if you have not already, and then begin casting.
I did look at it.
Very well. With a 9, the spell does not make the ground as you cast it. I feel no magic moving from the ley lines or yourself. Unsuccessful casting. Return to the line.
That was a good attempt. He made a very good try. Oh no, I don't want to hurt anyone by accident.
Me? Okay,
Yes,
I'll give it a shot then. Alright, and let's see. Sorry I was late to the class, but let's give this a shot, shall we? Or do you have any
What are
questions
your
for me?
affinities? Are you not fine?
And you are?
I'm
Another I
really
don't
sorry I
recognize.
showed up. I'm really sorry I showed up late. There was a seeker mission. I'm Julian. I'm a bard at Fire Elemental.
Fire affinity, I presume.
Fire and dark.
You'll want to, well, you can choose. Either learn the enfeeblement spell or wait until we move to the fire magics.
I'm happy to learn the enfeeblement spell, actually, if that's okay.
Very well. Whenever
Alright,
you're ready, you may attempt to.
Alright. And
Rolling. With an 8, the music is beautiful, however you do not feel the dark magic flow from it.
Did I not read it right?
That was a good try.
Those somatic components are not in bardic common. I believe you were casting in B sharp when you should have been casting in B flat.
Damn it.
Well.
Thank you though for the correction though. I learned a lot. Alright. Off the dance floor for me.
Other, the line has gotten much longer.
Thank you.
Certain aspect of me is dying on the inside, but I'm not gonna go
Now then,
into it.
who else will be learning enfeeblement?
I think he died.
You got this, Poppy?
Very well. If you wish to study over the somatic components, do so now. If not, cast whenever you are ready.
Hey, is it a mind spell?
A successful casting, if you could end your magic now.
Got it.
Well done. If you'll return to the line, if there are no others who wish to learn the spell enfeeblement, we'll consider that the lesson on positive and negative energy imbuements concluded. We'll move on to the neutral.
I would like to try, sir.
Very well. Attempt so.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Something upset him.
Am I the only one with a bad feeling about this?
Probably not.
Rio. With a 5, this is a miscast. You may choose between destroying your arcane focus, taking a critical wound, or mana burn.
Arcane focus.
It shatters in your hand. Splinters lodge into the ground, but none embed in your skin. Do you see now what I mean about letting your emotions control you, bringing you ruin?
I see it as a process of growth for the future. Thank you for the opportunity.
Good attempt.
Now then, moving on to the earthen spells. Those with earthen affinities, please step forward. Yes, protection is one of them.
Alright.
This is pain.
My levitate.
It hurts. But it feels good.
If I really want to move up, I'd be moving up to 2 things in that case. This one being earth, and the next one is fire.
Up to you.
Do you need my assistance for this portion, Galavax?
Yes, yes we do. We'll be doing stone skin and stone joints.
That depends if you want to be supporty or...
I'll put it into earth.
Now then. Now then. Stone skin is a rather simple spell that's somewhat exclusive to earthen magics, but not fully. There are other affinities
I should get my hand looked at.
but an overall understanding of the spell is rather simple.
I'm right here, Mr. Genon. I can check it for you.
You are seeking to polymorph in a way. Hardening the
May I check your hand?
subject skin with a stone-like consistency. The magic of Earth finds this most easiest done.
Gosh, got a lot of splinters in there. Would you kindly grit your teeth as I pull these out?
The person to retain
Please go right ahead.
body without being petrified. This is very important.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3.
As you continue to pull, if you take glances at Rayo's face,
or dispel the magic.
you'll see that there's anger and fire in his eyes.
Surprisingly enough, it's not the only time I've been petrified.
Well, keep pulling.
You have many stories.
And 1 more, 2, 3.
Blood seeps to the ground.
Just
well.
And I'm now applying a salve to your hand, as well as a bit of your wrist, where those splinters were. And there's the bandages.
Aslan is the only one who succeeds with her 17. But I understand the 2 of you, if something bad happened. When you learn the semantic...
There you go.
Focus on
just an annoyance type of
Just keep those bandages on, and the salve will work just fine.
As you are focusing too much on the shoulder. Now then, begin casting upon yourself.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready.
I should probably buy a few ones to have
Even
on
with
hand.
your
Just in case.
erroneous somatic components, with a 17, you cast it effectively. Your arm, despite being of metal magic, your arm turns to a steel-like sheen, matching your mechanical arm. Your magic has cast metal skin instead. With protection magic, your skin glows a shimmering color. It's not encasing you. Your skin itself glows lightly. You've cast an armoring spell. And with an 18, with soul magic, your skin turns a craggy, stony texture. Each of you have successfully cast the spell upon yourselves. Now then, you'll try to cast it upon Varen. We'll go down the line, same as always. Dispel your magics first. Step forward across from him, and then begin.
Would it be wrong to bet that someone fails?
Let me apologize if I fail.
That's why we have capable people here.
What's happened so far? I don't think, that's a...
With a 13,
the people with
Varen's
the earthen
arms turn a
capabilities are
metallic
learning,
sheen.
what's
His
it,
full body does not become encased,
I'm just saying, what we've seen so far, there's probably...
and he is able to maintain movement of his body. Successfully cast metal skin.
Considering I'm not really a magic-y person.
Not bad.
Metal has made me understand my ability better.
Well, I'm a nerd than I'm here
Perhaps.
because, well, I need to learn how to control it.
Finish your casting and return to the line. Novice Bell, you are up next.
I already miscast the other day, and that hurt like a bitch. Actually, it pulls the sleeve up. Yeah,
With a 19, as you cast the magic,
on their forearm.
his body glows. The armor cast is successful.
Yeah.
And you watch as it flashes away, but his armor, his skin has a somewhat sheen to it in the light.
And I didn't have the ring yet. It literally went off.
Haha.
Thankfully, healers were nearby.
Well done. Finish your casting and return to the line.
This can be new light. Maybe I shouldn't screw around with magic alone with no healer team.
Pull back inspired from injury.
I can get used to even just the light of a candle. I will definitely let you know. I haven't been able to... No, you're quite alright. I find it very helpful.
I want you to practice with content. Just understand. Turn it to brass. Take your time.
Very angry chief got a hold of me and amplified my fear of fire tenfold.
I've only seen maybe one
Yellow.
in my trips to the fire plane.
So I learned what friends are the other day.
One thing you need to not forget.
Seeing as it picked me up.
So I actually know what you meant when you said friends. I didn't actually know that. And I mistook it for meaning we were allies, but friends are more than allies.
First time I tried casting mage armor on someone, I accidentally gave
Which
them
means
armor.
You are indeed a friend.
Mm-hmm. Which means you're allowed to visit my island.
Sure. Thank you for the invite.
You simply need to work on your finesse and dexterity when it comes to manipulating magic, but otherwise, good to see you. A failure of the spell you were originally attempting.
Making the acquaintances first and then I'm like, whoa. Especially since I picked up some music and I did
Moving on to Stone Joint.
Stone
Joint is a feeble spell, a type of petrification magic. It does not focus on the whole body, however, as such as wasteful. You can get a similar effect by calling turning them to stone prevents their necrosis.
I wonder if this could be used for medical purposes.
Recently acquired it. There's always a possibility, but that's a discussion for healers to have.
I do not wish to burn you, so if you stay over there, you'll be a lot safer.
I can make myself resistant to fire.
Starlin owns the building just down the road. What the fuck?
Very well, then.
With bard spells, they've got range.
Doing what? There we go.
You see, it's almost a perfect matrix.
I wanted to learn more things.
Don't blame me if you get burned.
Okay. What is this?
This is my fire shield.
The effort that is more important than the success.
When I look at it, though, all I can see is destruction. Destruction of this star, of this island.
Well, I wouldn't want you to do that. I have a lot of friends on this island, and they can't fly.
That may be. Maybe they don't need to fly.
I heard something about it requires a bit more time, that's all.
There are hives that are also here, and I can't protect them if they blow up. I also don't know what I'm supposed to do if a friend attacks an ally's hive. I'm supposed to protect. Supposed to protect the hive, but I'm not supposed to hurt
Pure
friends.
soul.
Hmm?
You purest of soul. Cleansed by your inner workings and trying to understand.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
If a friend, an ally, attacks you, you kill them.
Okay. Well, what if a friend attacks a friend? I'm supposed to protect
Then
both
they
of them.
should die.
Which
No.
one? What?
Let them die.
But that's not how that's supposed to work. Both the friends protect friends.
I do not claim to protect anyone.
Didn't you yell at the dude who was there but not there, and then yelled at you but wasn't yelling at you?
He is one of the fools that I wish to destroy.
Because they're threatening
He
your friend.
is at the and my family. And on top of that, my family shutting me off from my own allowance. As to where now I have to go. Look. It is alright. You do not need to know about my internal struggles as to why I'm angry.
Okay. Then, what is angry?
It is a feeling of expression. Your body gets heated up. Then you become someone who does not think. That is anger.
Okay. I don't think I've felt that before. Maybe. But okay, I'll keep that in mind so I know what it is.
You are still trying to understand these feelings.
People are new.
I don't expect you. Yeah. You are still trying to understand, therefore I will not blame you. You are not at fault. You are fine.
Are friends supposed to be angry?
All the time. It is a feeling that you should not ignore. You should be angry when things upset you.
Is being angry bad?
No.
Are evil people angry?
Not at all.
'Cause
Some of them.
You said evil people do things just to do them a lot of the time. And you said that angry people don't think, which means they would just do things, right?
Yes, you are right.
So angry, evil people are angry, which means good people shouldn't be angry, because then they might do bad
Good people
things.
can be. People can be angry.
I'm learning a lot. I think.
Yes, you are. You beautiful bee. You are indeed learning so much.
Cool. I'm glad.
Mentor.
We are going to begin the fire lesson now.
I have to go now. I have to learn. What?
I'm gonna be at Norm's house doing some alchemy training. If you're wanting to speak, I'll be there. Or at the healer's house. Either or.
Very well.
I'll let you know.
Part of the guild, you can attend any of
Thank
the
you.
lessons that I will keep you on the list of recipients for sending spells.
I'm up here because I'm on a change.
Let's do a flyby on the wonder. No. Does not understand.
Once we finish with the fire unit lesson, we'll be moving on to the final lesson in the final part of the lesson, which will be going over the Crystal of Aether, something that as each one of you who has joined this guild will be partially taking responsibility for. Part of what your training here is about.
Oh, why don't you ask about that? That is good.
Local edgy person tries
Sounds
to
good.
edge a brick wall of misunderstanding.
Master
Chaos.
Sign up. Oh, yes.
I apologize, but I too am actually headed off to Alchemist. I'm okay. But I have read all 3 volumes of how to take care of your Aether Crystal and Nexus, and so I am quite prepared with.
Do you
knowing what
know the
to do with
ritual
crystal.
for reviewing the crystal?
Yes, I do.
Because that is not
I
within our
actually-
volumes.
Is it not really? Not.
No, it is not. It is knowledge held by me, Kalbanda, and Sulfur.
Oh.
Oh dear, Miss Kelly. Caught yourself in a lie, did you?
I will be
It
back
wasn't
soon.
a lie. There is several different
we're
rituals
having
written
many
within the book. I had no idea there was a
Finish your lessons.
specific one for here for the one in Aether.
The crystal in Aether is constructed differently than the crystals in the college.
I'll join you over at
It is
at Norm's
older than the tomes you have read.
Kelly, I have a thing that could help you if you wish.
I will say though, that volume 1 book that was finally returned to the college. Are you quite finished? I I was quite worried for you, and now you're being quite a prick. So if you don't mind shutting your trap for 5 seconds as I talk to Master Califax, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Anyways. I apologise if I felt like I was trying to lie again, as, you know, there are quite some tomes, but that Volume 1 that I was finally able to read once it was returned to the library actually had your name written in it.
With affinities and fire ready to
That was
take part in the lesson.
300 years ago that it was
Why do these cringe people hang here?
I believe
Why do you feel the need to trash talk everyone here?
No, that was not a very
What crystal was it for?
appropriate thing to say, but
Small place
don't have to be so
Fest, I
rude.
think. Something of the sort. Anyway, we're getting off
You
topic.
don't have to answer anyone.
Kelly, oh, sorry. If you'd like, I have somebody, I have a good friend of mine that's going to the alchemy stuff. Or I think they work. If you'd like, I can get them to get notes, and then they can hand them off to you.
And what can you do exactly?
I'm a
If that's
member
alright
of the
with
Red Wall
Doctor,
Guard.
yes, then I'd be able to do the ritual that you
I'm sure there are ways to keep you from casting magic while you're in a cell.
I'll make sure
If you
to
don't
ask
mind
them.
asking Doctor for me.
Funny.
Or actually, Bun,
You
can
were
you come here?
trying to aggress me in a passive
But I'm not white. When you go to Doctor's alchemy lessons, can you make a copy for Kelly here?
Really? Need I remind you what you did to your
There we go.
mother? That one time when you let your anger take hold.
Alright, now go get going. Stop if I'm holding you behind. No need for this, honey, hun.
Now then,
My family.
Rio.
She almost
For you to be a Red Wall guard, you are pathetic.
Rio.
what is the meaning of this outburst?
He was trash
What
talking
is the
other
meaning of
men.
this disruption?
He was trash talking
Please.
people. I just
Is he always like this?
couldn't keep my mouth shut.
No.
No,
Had to just sit idly.
You have no clue what is going on within my life, and how dare you bring my family upon your mouth!
Rio. Rio.
I could torch you to the very score of this galaxy!
Knock it off.
Can you just go?
This isn't like you, Mr. Gino.
Now.
Please stop.
As they do all seem very nice.
I'm going to ask you to leave. Not a spell. We've moved past your lesson. You will rejoin us once we move on to the lesson of the crystal.
Is there anywhere I should meet you then?
Back away and calm down now. Now.
I'm asking nicely, Mr. Genon. Please stop.
Sir, you sure you don't want me to cast calm emotions on him?
You do not cast magic on people without their consent. That is one of the greatest taboos of magic.
Oh, I thought it was the draining one. Okay, I read that. I misread that part. Sorry.
Indeed. I see you,
There are not many taboos within magic, but casting without consent is one of the greatest ones. Outside of a combat scenario, it is unforgivable.
Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Thank you. Apparently you had to get some salamanders.
Unless Rio himself wants that spell cast upon him, it will not be cast.
Like giant ones from what I
Okay.
was told.
Again, sorry, I'm still learning.
Now,
Legit thought it was the one that was
Hey.
alright, well,
Get away from
Give
me!
him some space. Now,
from what I heard, they're like,
all of you back up.
well, it was outside of Red Wall and Aether. I heard it's some near the volcano, from what I was told. William?
Sorry, I heard volcano and I was like, oh, my vacation.
We'll give him time to sort things out. We will continue to listen without him. And casting in such a riled up state anyway would be more danger than benefit. Now then.
I was basically on my own. I had to take care of some business. Some nobleman paid me 200
Very
gold
good.
today. 200 gold.
To take you up on your offer again?
Carry some important cargo.
Actually, no. Actually, no. Miss Clay,
I don't know how much longer I'll be here in Aether, but
Hi. Yes, hello, sir.
the spells are cast upon again.
Okay.
Okay.
These are fire spells, simple imbuements of warmth and a weakness to fire.
You got this, Kelly. We believe in you.
Now then, for your own benefit.
How is your skull?
In terms of hunting monsters, first you start with
And the
stone
rest
magic,
of
then you
your
go to
bones.
wyverns, wyverns to
How are
dragons,
they?
dragons to ancient
Intact, I believe.
Good.
Why do you say it like that?
Because it's always good to keep an eye on your bones. You have to take care of your bones.
Right.
Yes, but you sounded like and
You're
your
not wrong.
bones, as if you're.
What is crazy about caring about my friend's bones?
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm
gonna
At least
go
no
this
one's trying
way.
to actually extract things from like rats or residue from.
Okay, listen. Let me be honest with you. Let me be honest with you. Look, there's nothing wrong caring.
I
It's
never
just
think
the
it was
way you
controversial.
sounded. It's the way you sound. Perhaps I just have a little bit.
Can we go that way? Or?
I mean, they're not that far away from each other, but.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh, you interested in learning magic?
It's okay.
Not right now.
Yes, perfect. What is your affinity, if I must ask?
I mean, a Phoenix Dragon, I already have
I
fire,
have the affinity for it, but I don't.
I might have a bit of an issue with
I just gotta do what feels right.
I see.
I might just observe because
Yes, it might be best. You've already set through one of the lessons.
I would say I would like to talk to you after the lessons. Discuss
Very
further
well.
about it.
I'll also ask that you sit this one out since you've already successfully learned earthen spells. We don't want you getting these wires mixed, especially with opposing affinities. We've had a bit of a change of plan. Instead of protection against cold, we'll be going with a lesser aspect of flame imbuement.
Yeah.
Well, for this, we'll need you to
I'm okay.
stand a little farther apart. We don't want anyone singeing anyone else.
I don't know. What would I have to argue about?
First of all, less now.
This might also help you burn off some steam. Don't worry, you're...
Hey, remember that thing that I said I was going to give you?
First is casting upon themselves. Now, aspect, lesser aspect.
The piece of meat that would be French in this case.
Yes. Actually, probably gonna go lay down for a minute.
If
I have that on me.
those inscriptions.
If you want it. I mean.
Yeah, let's see what these nerds are up to.
Okay.
Noted. That is this is different. This is infernal common. Or the common infernal arcana.
It's about this big.
This one, from top to bottom, right to left. Now then.
Took me at least 2 days to find it, unfortunately, but. You know.
Come on. You had the room
That's
cool. Because I hadn't talked to you as much before I asked them.
With a natural 1, you will not be able to. You're getting tripped up reading this backwards. You also assume you follow the motion backwards, and will.
Come to you next time.
This will be a mistake in your cast. Everyone else successfully reads through it. You skip over, with an 8, you skim it over already, knowing Infernal, not really feeling the need to follow it. You're certain you cast the spell in C#. Ria with a 20. You've take a quick note, jot it out in your book, and lock it in your mind. Now then, each of you cast the spell upon yourself. The intention of this spell you should have, or if you cast visually, you're going to want to envision the wings of a phoenix, flaming wings. The intention is to have fire encase your arms. The important intent to keep in mind here is to keep the fire temperature, as you will burn yourself. Now then, begin casting whenever you are ready. All right. Everyone here is successful. Except for you. With a 1, I believe, you can choose between a mana burn, a critical injury, or the destruction of your arcane focus.
Fuck it, injury.
As you cast this spell, you playing in C#, you realize the spell doesn't sound right, and a moment too late, a pillar of flame shoots up from your feet. Your clothes are singed and your bones are more charred than normal. Even with your resistances to fire, you look a little melty.
Whoa! Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
no, Julian.
Damn it.
Oh.
This is always the danger with fire spells.
Okay.
I hope our healers didn't leave us.
No.
I'm still here.
Good. He'll definitely need treatment after that.
I'm okay.
Thank you.
No, you are not.
With a natural 20, the combined efforts, you watch as your body re-solidifies. Your magma-like body regains its composure, and your arms stop dripping onto the floor.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Don't tell me. Don't say I didn't warn you. He's just gonna pull out a red syringe and inject it into his arm.
Fucked up. But this is gonna be so much
You're
fun.
if you noticed he had the standard look before him, you're gonna just see that his entire form stiffen immensely.
Since you want to go fisticuffs, I don't mind doing that either.
Come here, you little bitch. It's like right between your legs. Oh, it's underneath you.
Okay, I got it.
There.
Get it.
Hold it down. I stab you.
Okay. Did we get it?
Yeah, I think we got it.
I was gonna smash it, but I guess stabbing it works too.
No, yeah, I just stabbed it. Yep.
Removing the tongues.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Actually, you know, I should really enact. I should really enact the plan. I should put a
That's
tracking
100
rune
gold,
on
I
it and
believe.
just let it go, and it'll lead us back to where it's destined.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My right, going left.
What is this?
Oh, I mean, she seems to be enjoying it.
25 gold. Actually, it looks like it's got.
She's enjoying it.
By the way, the sauce also
Good.
But yeah, I should really enact my plan. Next time we see one, I'm gonna put the tracking rune on it and see where it goes.
I guess it'll dip at the pond a little bit. It'll help you a little bit. You covered in it.
To see how they do.
The pond is near the end of the next over there, so.
No, trust me, I shot it with my crossbow before. I did not like. Oh yeah, but that. Yeah, you're fancy looking.
Yeah, that guy. Mothman.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, Mothman was created apparently.
Alright.
Good work.
By
Huh.
this individual.
Now
that's-
then,
I want to say that he's part of the
Look, last time we wanted you dropping dead in the middle.
He's not, but considering. Well, considering that the curse that he put on Rio's mom is
I'm sure
it's
it's
nature and all that fun stuff, and
not anything. Sure.
to trade that, by the way? No.
With a 13.
Anyways, I'm gonna go sit down.
This time, the flames are less potent. They only make it halfway up the gloves.
Oh, they are doing fire. I should sit down.
However,
Alright, with the 17.
the fire is a little hotter this time as well.
I'm doing
The enchanted clothing does protect you, however.
anything that would
physically
my health.
A successful cast, if a bit rough around the edges.
Fine. How's the from the front?
Sorry.
From what you're saying.
Understandable. Just remember, not all creatures can withstand the same heat as you. It's always better to make them less hot than more.
You're smelling though.
Better safe than sorry.
It takes a lot of mana.
Now then, Novice Hannah, please step forward.
Smell. But if you do, then you would smell it around the back.
Also, I used up a whole stick of chalk on one of the boxes.
Redwall Guard, he snapped out of
As you
Redwall Guard.
cast the spell,
Yeah,
with a 9,
Wall guard made.
Kelly,
I'm checking
The only issue,
your hair is what catches fire this time. You panic even though the fire is not burning you.
Yeah, I'm really gonna give you a clear
Please finish
The
casting.
shirt seems to be not. The shirt seems to be fine. So
wanna go in there, just
you
pat it
smell
off.
something there, but you don't see anything.
How much else is that into the
Just had to touch it. You know.
There's somebody that's new here that
I can help clean you up after.
has a tendency of pissing people off on accident, maybe? I don't know.
All of the boxes in the bags have been procured. It's more of
As you poke it, well, I mean, you're just.
It's not gonna be for now.
Yeah.
Say you felt
Whenever
something.
you're ready.
You wanting to learn?
Doesn't feel like soft skin.
I'm wondering if I could add
You want
to
to-
it, so like
Or
I will.
I lift your shirt.
Yeah, I try not to.
as
I
you
ended up like
as you
this.
lift your
Try not
shirt,
to.
you can see some infected puncture wounds that have not been treated.
With a 6 and a 7 with advantage. As you cast the spell, the straw man behind Kelly bursts into flames.
sense light.
Okay, with the 15, can I detect a creature?
Successfully cast, however, wrong time.
Or syringes or like needles that
Also, I don't believe those.
Still alive though, still a
I think that one's actually burning.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
You trying to identify the puncture wounds?
Yeah.
They were mostly caused
Maybe I'll be a bit.
what looks like something like a bone. Like a broken bone on the surface.
Emotionally.
How big they are? They're like
Isn't
So you sure you want to give it a try?
fingers, like this finger.
I'm nervous for here.
Did a good job. I don't know what he was trying to do properly.
The only way we learn is if we try.
This is not good. So I haven't been
Step forward. This will be the last one.
infected wounds on your back. I hear like he's going. That he's
I don't remember
going
getting
to use in a negative way towards other people.
he has that much control over a
With a 4, that is a
Do I get advantage
miscast.
because mage?
I'm 25.
Do I get advantage because
This
mage?
is. You do not get advantage because you failed the learning step. It is a flat roll if you fail.
Considerably less torches and pitchforks here than
The purposes of the module, advantage is strict while you are being trained.
Sorry, I missed that part. Alright, so that's a critical?
That's quite alright. That is a miscast, yes. Either the arcane focus, a critical wound, or a mana burn.
I'll take the wound, but I'm making sure none of it goes to Kelly. All of it's on me.
Understood. Rolling for success with advantage.
Yes.
I'll be present to watch you cook and eat them if you want.
The wound is more severe for yourself now. It needs immediate attention. Again, a pillar of fire from beneath you erupts into the sky. And this time,
You know what? That would be really
this time, your entire left arm begins to glow red like your right arm, melting and dripping onto the ground.
Sorry, Kelly.
It's one of those meatball things. Or meatballs have been roaming around here lately.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm just not on my game today.
Self-aware of those situations.
Toby.
I guess to learn his problems.
It's Michael.
Hello. Target.
Oh, hello again, Michael.
Well, you're doing well.
I was trying so hard.
I wouldn't say that.
I was being too
Have a rough
I'm
streak,
so sorry.
I'd say.
You didn't get hit with any of that, did you?
Yeah, I learned how to.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, a little bit.
So sorry.
Learning magic today, I was taught the lesson. I didn't cast a single successful thing. Quite the opposite, actually. I hurt somebody, I hurt myself, and I destroyed a woman. So, yeah, no, not a good
See,
thing.
that's why magic is not my cup of tea. So,
Advantage is both yours. The first roll being a crit 1, but the second roll being a natural 19.
Yeah, it's
The healing will go off.
ever been so complicated.
Goes back to its original color and shape. The flames and the cracks.
yeah, I was hoping maybe I could spar with somebody, but I guess nobody's in or down to spar a little bit. You're down. You're down to spar.
I'm like 10 hundred people.
I've been out of practice with my fire magic.
Alright,
I've been so
lead right this way, I guess.
so focused on my bardic magic. That's
Unless,
embarrassing. Fire element.
Unless they're busy, I think they're busy first. What is happening right now?
Don't get close. Do not get close. You're gonna get collateral damage if you do.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll wait until they're done. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you looked pretty hungry. You still hungry? He's holding up like a tail end of a lizard. You want it? There you go.
I'll probably take that as a yes. She'll basically eat anything, or whatever
No,
she
I know.
wants.
That's why I offered it to her. Plus, she's a part of the Seekers, so.
Did you save any like made anything with that lizard you hunted?
I assume without their consent.
Cast the spell.
Hey, Yellow. Need some cleaning?
Yes. I'm going to pretend on
Okay, I know that. And I know this one off the top of my head.
She
Precipitation.
ate this meatball, so that's why she's a little bloody up. There she goes.
Yeah, it's a
Did you
cantrip.
burn
Can't
somebody
fuck-
again, Julian?
No, that was myself. I was trying to learn magic that I had, like, it was written in infernal speech, and I tried to. I thought I had it. I said the incantation wrong, and
That'll be 100 gold.
also I'm a little tired from the fire mission, so I thought I had a better hand on it. I'm gonna check on Kelly.
Alright. I think she's fine, but how are you little bean?
I'm
You
doing
little
good.
cute.
I've been absorbing
Julian,
some,
yes.
or drinking some mana potions to help me with casting.
It's the first time I actually got remembered someone's name offhand.
I can't cast
What?
quite as well as I thought, but
Uh,
I'll probably be able
I
to
learned how to
cast them if I
handshake.
change the element that they are.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, it appears that you're learning things quite nicely now, aren't
Sorry,
you?
there's somebody in my head. I see.
I still don't
Well
quite
done.
understand time.
Nobody was
If
hurt in the
we're
end, but
mentioning these soul
Miss
things,
Kelly
I
has
don't know
decided
what
to continue to be our volunteer for the next half of this lesson.
The lesson is still going. Excuse me.
Went on a mission to a volcano. I've got a lot of
Next
You're
you will
doing
be
really
taught.
good.
that we defeated, and I accidentally.
Next you will be taught the kindling spell. Kindling is
I
a
use my own energy. I use ki. So I basically use my life force to do stuff.
Sort of a new realm for me. I really engulfed in flames.
You can feel your arm on fire.
Forcibly, I've had a chug of dwarven ale. I'm
hi, Yellow.
still not happy with Virgil forcing that down my throat.
Your attack failed.
Wow, that was. Ooh. Drink is supposed to be
Yeah, it
fun,
tasted
and
awful.
you're supposed to choose when you drink, not be forced to drink.
Do you give up?
This was at Archimedes' farewell party. I
You see the arm.
think he might have been over the top.
Again, and with a 13.
I remember that. Anyway, I gotta head back to the guild hall. Maybe Pommel's waiting for me. Iris, if you're ever around, come say hi.
Hello. It's nice meeting you.
Of course.
Oh,
we
a
should-
bit close. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hi. I am back with news.
Hi.
Right.
Yep.
Sorry, I
I was
dropped a
about to
little
head
bit
back to the
close there.
guild hall.
Okay, good and bad news, potentially. Maybe, kind of, not really. I found the captain.
Feeling that somebody is in a really bad state right now. Can we please stop?
I mean, it's not that bad news. It's related to something else. You don't have to worry. Nobody died.
And stop for now.
That's not what I was about. The car captain was really asleep. So I couldn't really talk to him.
No.
Considering he went through like a lot of stuff, he's probably just resting really bad, so I didn't want to wake him up. However, I was able to talk to another guard, and then I kind of vaguely told him the situation of like, hey, we want to set something up, so they know whatever and stuff like that, right? So he said that whenever he would wake up, he would let him know.
Alright, let me have a go at this bastard.
Fair enough. Have you told Pommel this?
Yeah.
Let me have a go at
Yeah,
this
I told you.
bastard.
I saw him first, so I told him first. Yes.
Alright.
And then I wanted to agree on it too.
Alright.
Thank you for the update.
And your name is before we get going?
Johnny Crystal.
Well, our plan moving
Johnny
forward.
Crystal? Michael.
We can't get into
Slowly
the
but
swamp.
surely.
Uh,
At least we gave the information, and now we just need to wait for a message back from them.
That's
and
up to you.
hopefully.
I mean,
Corey, how strong is the fire in Rio right now?
Very strong.
Something. I made this. It's like a numbing salve. It's not. It's not the best, but I'm working on making some.
Hey.
So
If it's made from you,
I
I
gotta do it because you tried to do it.
Yeah, I know it's a salve.
So with a nat 1, as you try to sense Rayo's fire, there is a fire thing that goes right into your abdomen area. It hits you deep.
Love you, hon. Bye. Go have fun learning the doctor stuff.
Keep the person on their.
Tell me all about it later.
Excuse me.
Gillian, don't set anything on fire again.
But last
Unless you want popcorn again, in which case, let you know.
You foolish man.
It's not my fault. He writes.
You tried to read the intercessions of my mind.
I don't speak Infernal. That's the third language I know.
Don't ever be
Yo, Julian, calm down. Calm down. You need to calm the fuck down. Fuck you, I'm old.
But still, if he wrote it in Ignan, I would be able to understand it flawlessly. But why Infernal? That's my third language that I know.
I have to get real
Fine.
water on
Forehead
you?
against forehead.
No.
You're gonna notice he's weird. Oh, yeah, why did it turn off? There we go. Okay. You're gonna notice that he's actually wearing diamond armor.
Oh, come on, you cheeky bastard. That doesn't hurt a bit. Aye. Anyways, come on. Whoa. Whoa! Dodges it.
As a matter of fact, you do dodge.
You're not bad. You're not bad.
Still in training, though.
Yeah. So am I. But I managed to take on 20 bandits by myself, so this is nothing.
Take good care of your boat.
Come on.
You can worry about it, but don't.
I know the spell. Come on, I got this. Ah, I do not want to fuck this up a third time.
Pause. They're kind of conversing and stuff, and then they pause.
I grew up with him going to the college.
You're all good, bud. From what I've learned so far, magic is trial and error. Everyone stumbles.
But this is fire magic. I'm a fire elemental. This is just.
I use a lot of fire myself, and I screw up every now and then. Don't worry.
I know. It's not my fault. He writes it in Infernal. That's the third language I know. First Ignan, second Common,
going.
third Infernal.
Not quite yet.
Okay. Alright, come at me. I'll let you take the first strike.
You're just gonna see him just stand here, not doing anything. You failed the illusion.
What the hell?
And you're gonna see at your feet just 5 fire crystals. Rolling for dodging. You fail. You are detonated by a fireball.
God! Bastard! Oh.
Maybe you shouldn't attack a still image.
I really need to get used to that. Oh well, I'll give you to. I'll just call a draw because none of us managed to get on our feet, down on our knees. Shh. What do you mean?
Draw.
Deal.
Good fight.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Anyways,
I will admit
No, you go ahead.
Oh, main reason why I was able to probably withstand so much is that, as you're gonna see from his body, it's as it's slowly draining away. He was injected with giant strength.
That makes sense. I am hungry for some lizard steak, so I'm gonna get some. You want some lizard steak?
I don't mind
Or
some
salmon
steak.
steak?
Sounds pretty good.
Alright, right this way.
Alright. One, I need to check to make sure this one isn't too wounded, though.
Aye.
But,
Hey, did you save any more of that steak for me?
Realms that are peaceful, that I can do things like sit
Save
down
any more of that
and,
steak?
Give this a
Yeah,
try.
I got that right there.
With
Mortals.
There's a lot of people talking. There you go.
Save him. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
It's perfectly seasoned. Like and it's medium rare too.
Oh my god,
And
this is
it-
actually very good.
And the taste is not overpowering. It very much complements the steak.
I don't know how you dwarves do it, but this is very good.
It just took me like 5 years to learn how to cook.
Honestly, more so than many of the other mortal races, you can always trust a dwarf.
Yeah, true.
The
You know what they
tastes like
say.
shit.
A dwarf knows how to cook when it comes to meat, and they know how to cook any meat.
How did you mess this up? I don't know.
You want some meat?
He did take a terrible blow to his skull earlier today, so that might be it.
How's a piece of meat?
Oh,
You
that's
want
why you have
this?
your headache.
Yeah.
He needs to take better care of his
Maybe.
bones.
Oh,
I
shush
feel
you.
like the
Give it to you?
potatoes are cursed.
Alright.
They might be. You might not be wrong about that.
Taking this
Did you by
drink.
chance accidentally get cursed potatoes?
No, it's more like it's a fine paste.
I guess-
It's not even
I guess-
mashed, it's just a paste.
Oh.
Maybe
I
maybe
don't
just
know
try
if she
bacon
likes it.
potatoes.
I don't know if she likes it or
yeah,
not.
Mashed, it's just a paste.
Potatoes.
Hey, you're here for the steak. Do you like eating meat? I
Sorry
don't
to
know
hear
if you
about
do.
that.
How is it? Do you like it?
Potatoes.
Got the
It's weird.
how's the salamander steak? It's going.
Yeah,
It's gonna taste.
cooked food is different
The
from
seasoning
raw,
really
so
complements
I
it.
think
It
you're
doesn't
more into
overpower
raw.
the
Yeah,
flavor
that's
of the
why.
steak.
Interesting.
I've never
hasn't got
taken
a
more
drink
smaller
yet.
bites.
Michael
quarters
over there
to
is sitting on the keg.
Like,
Hey,
you know, I've never seen her
dwarf,
chew
you got any
before.
more? You got some
I've never
ale
seen
or
her chew
anything to
before,
drink?
Like, this is the first time she's like
Yeah,
stopped.
you got
and
some
actually,
free cups
like,
over there.
moved her mouth.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
You're also
Is it
sitting
good?
on the keg.
Yeah, you're also sitting on the keg.
I forgot what I came here for. I was gonna talk to you about something, but 1 second.
That's where I put it.
They seem to be in good enough condition.
Unless it's monster.
You can choose to sacrifice your arcane focus, a critical injury, or a mana burn.
I'll take the burn.
I'm
with you,
Alex. Bardic inspiration.
With a 16 and the Bardic Inspiration,
I heard about
Yeah.
that.
you're able to quickly treat the mana burn. The feathers return to their normal color, and the burning slowly fades. It lingers, however.
Shit, but that steak's amazing.
But you can't do it either.
You're right.
What? Maybe I should actually teach both of you how to properly handle.
You know, maybe you could make a. Have you ever heard a definition of steak and potatoes? Steak and potatoes are actually not. Yeah, and my father used to make some very good steak and potatoes at the time. Always, like whenever he made it, so good. Like it would just like make your mouth water. Like it was just so fucking good.
Maybe you should have put the potatoes in with the steak.
Maybe I should have.
Maybe like cut them up into like good sized
if
5
you render,
pieces.
If you render the fat of the steak, especially near the edges, when you cut it, and you baste that over the potatoes, that works.
Oh, that's.
I mean, are you making a stew or
I'm
something?
so hungry.
Like,
No,
like
the steak's cooking right there.
Why?
Oh. Interesting.
I saw one of
I mean,
my
I
friends
know
do
yellow
this.
is not. Pardon?
Well.
A friend.
Well,
did
but yeah,
this,
maybe if we,
So I did it.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, I wanted
maybe
to
yeah,
get
maybe
close
you.
to most of the other secrets.
Yeah,
Well,
but yeah,
I
maybe
guess
if
I'll do.
you put the potatoes with the steak, that would have been good. But the question is, do you mash them or do you put them in cubes and bite-sized pieces?
I mashed them. I like them mashed.
Okay, listen. No, what you should do. What you should do is like chop them into pieces. Leave a bit of the skin on, because that is actually the healthy part, from what I heard. I don't know where I heard that from. That's just what I heard.
It's true.
Oh no, I just peeled them for the mash. So,
I mean, true, but but trust me, you actually would want to do this, and also add some garlic to it, like garlic butter or something.
that's what he told me.
Exactly.
See, you understand?
Garlic
Yeah,
goes
you should do
surprisingly
that.
well with potatoes.
Exactly.
So
I
does
don't.
rosemary.
I don't understand. Oh yeah, I never tried
Never tried
rosemary.
rosemary with it.
Me neither. That's something. That's something to look into.
But whatever.
No idea what
You know
foods they're talking
I guess I
about.
can do it right now. To the victory
good.
of the Seekers.
Victory!
The first mission, yeah?
Yay.
Cheers to you.
Oh yeah, you two went on a mission. Congrats. Congrats on staying alive.
I wish I could have done it with the others, but they're kind of busy with their own things. But it's whatever.
Yeah,
at least they
yeah,
did my
they're busy
stuff,
with
so
some
I can't
magic.
complain.
Yeah, I'm busy with some
As long as everyone's
magical stuff.
alive.
I mean, yeah, that's all that matters, I guess.
They
And
can do
keeping
whatever
good
they
company,
want.
that's also a very important thing. Make sure that
Exactly.
you got each other's backs.
Well, I definitely still have business to attend to, but I will appreciate. Do appreciate the meal that you gave me, and I do appreciate the spar we had too.
Of course, anytime. If you want to spar again, you know, I'll be around.
Fair
I got
enough.
to save the last steak for our friend.
You're right. I'm
Oh,
gonna
so
go
she,
see
oh
if
yeah,
there's
I
any
could
more
have.
business
I
to
forgot
take
I was
care
going
of.
to spar with you too in a bit. We'll do that in a bit. We'll do that in a bit.
Okay.
I did promise her.
I'll talk to you
Oh,
gentlemen
that,
did
later.
that
promise her.
steak was great.
Oh, absolutely. I love it.
Ugh.
Beautiful. Beautiful indeed.
Look,
All
when you're
right,
trying
then.
to survive out in the wild for most of your life, you gotta make the best of what you got.
All right, let's go, Yellow.
Oh,
To be fair, I've only been eating.
am I supposed to not do anything to you?
Basically, it's really
Like, acid.
well. First of all, don't kill. You know, first of all, we're not killing.
I
We're
know
just trying to
that,
knock each other off of our feet.
but should I
Yeah.
not do my acid?
I have about 6 of them still on me.
I mean, if there's a god around, maybe he'll make sure to avoid that. I don't know if there is.
More crystal ship was done, and I still need a ship.
I don't think. And I just say no. Just no. I don't want to take the chance. So we're just.
Spit acid on it.
You're good in my book.
I've heard bad things.
Yeah. Unless it's, I guess if we're doing blades, so be it. All right. Let's just sit in position. Over here. Over here.
Yeah, hopefully one of your audience members.
You had something to do with hunting down or coming across a couple of flame wolves.
Why is it always fucking?
Oh yeah, he's
All right, if you want to go first. Trips you. Not bad.
Actual translation.
Don't be afraid to dodge during a fight. Ran you.
How about one more strike? Think you can take out one more? One more strike. Oh. I think everybody's leaving. Wait. Oh. Joker. You know what? Shh. Let's just call a draw. Shh. Might go talk to Kelly.
Okay.
That is if they're not busy. Let's just call a draw. Good. Let's just call a draw. Good fight.
When the hive is less upset.
Until next time, Yellow. You stay safe now.
Fuck, I was having fun. That's fucking stupid. Oh no.